Pearson Airport is one of the busiest airports in all of North America, serving an average of 20 million passengers annually. So, as anyone would expect, it has a wide variety of transit readily available at the terminal. So that's what this video is about, all the transit that goes to Pearson Airport, including the intercity bus network. Being named Toronto Pearson Airport, it makes sense that we talk about TTC first, and there are a lot of TTC routes that travel to Pearson Airport, most notably Route 900 Pearson Airport Express. This route travels from Kipling Station to Pearson Airport, traveling up Highway 427 and stopping at Terminal 1 and Terminal 3 before turning around back to Kipling Station. One thing to note, every single TTC route will go to both Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. What makes this route stand out from all the other TTC routes that go here is that there are no luggage racks on these buses. If I'm not mistaken, no other TTC routes that serve the airport have these. Now that we got the most obvious one out of the way, let's talk about the other TTC buses, starting with 52 Lawrence West. It travels along Lawrence Avenue West and Dixon Road and goes between Eglinton Station and Pearson Airport. Then there's the 952 Lawrence West Express, basically the same thing except it's an express bus. Next we have the Blue Knight Network, starting with routes 300 branches A, B, and S. 300A goes from Pearson Airport to Warden Station, mostly following Bloor Danforth, as it's mainly a subway replacement night bus. 300B goes from Kennedy Station and to West Mall, going through the airport. 300S is very similar to 300A, except terminates at Victoria Park Station instead of Warden. Then we have 332 Eglinton West Night that goes to Eglinton Station, and 352 Lawrence West Night that goes to Sunnybrook Hospital, passing through Lawrence Station. Well, that was a lot to uncover just on TTC, so let's go to the simplest of all of these, the Union Pearson Express. As the name implies, it goes from Union Station to Pearson Airport, running trains every 15 minutes and runs approximately until 1 a.m., although in an airport service should be 24 hours in my opinion. Finishing up with the local transit agencies, we have MyWay and Brampton Transit. Starting with MyWay, we have Route 7 Airport that travels between Westwood Square in the northwest to the city center in the southwest. Things get a little complicated here, but bear with me. At Pearson Viscount Station, near the hotel, there are quite a few local routes, those being MyWay Route 107, an express variant of Route 7 that differentiates slightly from Route 7, and Route 24 Northwest running from Renfort Station to Westwood Square. Then, on the Brampton Transit side of things, from Viscount Station we have Route 505A Zoom Boulevard, going from Trinity Common to Pearson Airport. Lastly, Brampton Transit Route 115 Airport Express goes between the airport and Bramalea Terminal. Not Bramalea Go, there's two stations named Bramalea. Next we have Go Transit, and Go has two buses that go to Pearson Airport, Route 40 and Route 94. Route 40 operates every half an hour bidirectionally between Richmond Hill Center and Hamilton Go Center. Route 94 operates hourly bidirectionally from Pickering Go and Square One. Due to the nature of these routes, they both operate 7 days a week and for 24 hours. However, during the odd hours of the night, approximately 2 and 6 a.m., their service is reduced to every 2 hours. Now we're going on to the coach buses side. And side note, getting footage for these was very difficult. Let's start with Maple Bus, a pretty obscure bus service that I didn't even know about until I started research for this video, and these buses operate a lot of routes to Pearson Airport, and from what I can gather, it is very oriented around the airport. These buses go to a lot of cities and small towns in southeastern Ontario, including Trenton, Kingston, Ottawa, Napanee, Brockville, Cobourg, Port Hope, and Belleville. Next, we have Megabus, and this bus, from what I can gather, has two routes serving the airport, going from Mississauga to Kingston and Ottawa to Pearson. Although I really couldn't find much on the second one. See, the one that goes to Ottawa, it's on Megabus's website, but I couldn't find it on Google Maps, and the one that goes from Mississauga to Kingston, I found it on Google Maps, but I couldn't find it on Megabus's website. So now let's tackle the behemoth that is the Flixbus service to Pearson. There's a lot of routes that go through here. Starting off, Flixbus 2700 from Pearson Airport to Ottawa, 2701 from Detroit to Ottawa via Pearson, 2702 from Pearson to London via Kitchener, as well as an extended route to Sarnia, 2704 from Pearson to Niagara Falls with an extended version to Toronto's Union Station, 2708 from Union to Sudbury via Pearson, 2710 from London to Ottawa, 2711 from Union to Port Elgin via Pearson Airport, and 2700 from Mississauga to Ottawa via Pearson. Well, there you have it. That is every bit of transit that goes to Pearson Airport, from TTC to MyWay to Brampton Transit to Go to Megabus to Up Express to FlixBus. I hope you learned at least a little bit about transit at Pearson Airport, and thanks for watching.